Hey guys, how you doing? This video today we are going to make a smoothie, a winter smoothies. That's a smoothie you can eat on a cold day to keep warm. This is my breakfast every day in the winter, and yeah, I'm just going to show you how I do it. So as always, my name is Ryan Murdoch. My channel is called Endless Journey, and I'm all about just sharing health, wellness, fitness, lifestyle, all that kind of thing with you. So yeah, I made this video yesterday on a different camera, ran out of battery space, and so I'm doing it again today. I've actually already had my breakfast, went to the gym, did some yoga, and I'm gonna have it another time today. It must be my second one because I like it that much. So let's get to it because I'm hungry and I wanna have this for my lunch. So here we go. Winter smoothie. Our main ingredients here are going to be apples, Macintosh apples. These apples are from, they're local. They're from here in Ontario, Canada. Did you know that apples are originally from Afghanistan area, kind of like in the cold mountains, and they're just so practical and portable. And they're full of energy and vitamins and nutrients. And then the other ingredient will be ginger. It'll give it a little spice. So, and then the other thing I was going to put in there was some cinnamon. So it's going to be apple, ginger, cinnamon smoothie. Breakfast winter smoothie. Okay, here we go. I'm going to cut some apples and a little bit of ginger, and I'm going to boil it because I like it boiled. Okay, here we go. I'll be right back 1 second. Okay, so here we are. I better not put the camera too long over the fire. So anyways, yeah, that's 2 Macintosh apples, a little bit of ginger there. Yeah, just get it under there. This is gonna boil, and you know, I just kind of cut it fast. I try to do a bit of a good job since we're on television here. But anyways, yeah, just keep the skin on the ginger. I don't really care about those things. Maybe you do. Everything's gonna get boiled, so yeah, so that's 2 apples and just, you know, good old tap water. And I'm not gonna overcook it. I don't want it to be mushy or whatever. I kind of like it a little bit on the raw side, but so boiling it will pull the flavor out of the ginger. And yeah, I mean, like 5 minutes or something. You just kind of get to develop an instinct when to grab the pot again after you do it enough times. So, okay, I'm gonna flip over to the blender area. Okay, ciao. So we're back, and we've got our apples boiled and our ginger in there too. And I just thought I would say, you know, how I came to have this as my breakfast. You know, back in the day, I would get up for work, and I would just have coffee, and sometimes I would sleep in late and I wouldn't have a lot of time. And you know, sometimes I'm just not hungry in the morning anyways. My stomach's not ready yet. So I would drink a coffee, then I'd go off to work, and I wouldn't eat anything until lunchtime. Well, how do you think I felt? Man, my stomach would be acidy, it'd be roaring like a lion. You know, it'd start to affect my emotions, and obviously I didn't feel well. So I had to come up with something. You know, I've been through this whole kind of health crisis, and changed a lot of my ways. So in the summer, I found that the smoothie was good. It's very alkaline, it can be filling, it can be light, it's hydrating, lots of vitamins and nutrients in there, moves through my system really well. It counteracts the acidity I create by having my coffee, and I do really like to have my coffee. I wish I could just leave that behind sometimes, but I just love it so much. So I continue to drink coffee, but the smoothie seems to balance everything out. So I just make my smoothie. I get up. I'm telling you, I can do this. I can do this in my sleep, and I just put it in a mason jar, like this, and I just seal the lid on, throw it in my backpack. Maybe I just drink it when I drive. You know, I guess that's maybe a bit big, but I'm kind of a high metabolism dude. You could use something a bit smaller like that, or whatever you like. Anyways, I like large ones. So from there, that my summer smoothie, it's you know, like more cold natured foods. When I say cold natured or warm natured, that's like a Chinese medicine kind of thing, where certain foods make you feel well warm or cold. This is a whole nother thing I'm not going to go into today, but so transitioning into the fall and the winter, I you know, if I'm going to be outside working doing labor in the cold, I want something to warm me up. I don't need to cool down. In the summer I need to cool down, but I still want to eat my fruits and get all my supplements and vitamins in there. So rolling in and out of that little thing I got going on there. So anyways, this is how it came out the winter smoothie. So I got my apples here and my ginger in the pot here. Look, they're nice and steamy. I don't know, maybe it was like 3 or 4 minutes. And I'm just gonna improvise my way through this whole video here. Okay, so I got my blender. Okay, everybody can see me. And I'm just gonna pour that in there. Try not to spill it all over the place. Okay, so that gets me a pretty good amount of liquid there. So yeah, so almost always put a banana in there. I just peeled that in advance, obviously. You could put 2 if you want more sweetness and creaminess. I'm okay with 1. I got a lot of stuff I want to put in there today, so I'm just gonna keep it at 1. I like avocados. Avocados are a good source of, I think, like omegas and just natural oils and fats. And I'm just cutting it in front of you here, like just around the circumference or radius or whatever. I don't know. Maybe you don't know how to cut a avocado. So I just cut it, go around, and then twist it, give it a twist. Then you end up with 2 sides there. Maybe because I'm putting so much in, I'll just use half today. So I'll put that delicious avocado in there. Okay, we'll save the other half for tomorrow or later, whatever. I'm gonna put some kale in there. Kale is a wonderful leafy green that just grows so easily here in Canada. Why am I putting it? I don't know. Why not? You know, it's just another bit of vitamins and minerals and nutrients. You know, I think like if I just eat enough different stuff that, well, that doesn't conflict. Like, I mean, it's just veggies and fruit. I should be able to get all my different nutrients. I'm gonna throw a couple blueberries in there, just make sure it's yummy. Okay, a couple blueberries, not too much. Okay, so when we put the avocado in there, that gives it kind of like a creaminess. It gives it some weight, so you don't just drink it and then you feel hungry again in an hour or 2. It makes it kind of thick. So if you weren't into avocados, didn't have one or whatever, you could always use yogurt. Where's that? That's the French side. So if you're gonna get yogurt, why not get something with some active cultures? This one is active cultures. So that's acidophilus. So that is the friendly bacteria that we have in our stomach, and we naturally create these, but we also destroy them with like an unhealthy lifestyle by drinking too much coffee, drinking alcohol. There are different reasons why we lose our desired balance between the good and bad bacteria. But anyway, so a simple way to get it back again is just with foods that have naturally occurring acidophilus and other strains and cultures of friendly bacteria. So anyways, I try to opt for the vegetables rather than dairy products, just because I learned that I had allergies in the past, and I'm just, you know, things go a lot better for me with less dairy. So anyways, there's an alternative there. Okay, back to over here now. So because we got the apples and the ginger, the flavor I'm going for here in the Canadian winter smoothie is kind of like a familiar flavor. So I'm gonna put some cinnamon in there. Apples and cinnamon, everybody knows that combo. Okay, so I don't know if I put enough to taste it or whatever, but it's just trial and error. Let's do something today and maybe we'll get it better tomorrow. So this here is maple syrup. Yeah, this is from not too far away. It's from the Collingwood area. My friend gave it to me. You know, Canada, there's just maple syrup just flying out of the trees everywhere. So we got to find some places to use that. We'll just put that right in there. That's going to be nice. Okay, so that's basically, I think, the flavors of it. And if I want to, I could just hit blend right now, and I would have a delicious breakfast. But, you know, I like to put a couple supplements in there, and, you know, it's just my natural medicine. Some different things that I put in there. So I'm just going to do that right now, and I'll say two more things before I move on to that. If you wanted to make this even warmer and you had an open mind, you could put some cayenne pepper. This isn't cayenne pepper. This is chili, a chili mix, but I just put it so I would remember. So some cayenne pepper in there could be good. If you eat a lot of sugar and it takes a lot for you to have the feeling of something being sweet, I have some stevia here. You know what? I'll just go ahead and put it in. Stevia is a little plant that I believe it's native to North America. I think it's like in the mint family. It's pretty powerful, so you don't put too much. And no, it doesn't taste like sugar. It tastes a little bit different, but it is sweet and it is good all the same. Okay, so, and then I guess I put this out to remember too, if you are lacking in fruits and veggies and different ingredients, and you want to get that brick in the gut feeling, you got a lot of work to do, and you got to last a while. You know, you can just put some like oats, any kind of oats. Obviously, organic is best. All the ingredients I'm mentioning here are, I believe, organic is always your best choice. It's your safest choice. And I'm not going to go on a rant about that. I'm going to keep moving on here. So I like to put a little apple cider vinegar in my smoothie. I like the Bragg brand, Patricia Bragg and what, Paul Bragg, yeah. And so this is just very natural. It's 5% acetic acid, so it's very alkaline. And when you eat this, it activates enzymes in your stomach. It just, for whatever reason, it just creates an environment that's excellent for digesting food shortly thereafter. Anyways, again, that's another rant for another video. So I'm just going to put a splash in there. And yeah, don't put too much because, you know, it's pretty tangy, right? Okay, so from there, I'm going to go... I'm into this. I'm running a 10K race tomorrow, so I'm trying to load up on oils of sorts so that my joints are well lubricated. So these are also local hemp seeds, or hemp hearts, or well, they're seeds. There's a heart inside, I'm sure. So I'm gonna put some of those. Love in the hemp, all hemp products. I use hemp oil on my skin. I eat it. I eat the seeds, whatever. I love hemp. It's a little expensive. The price is coming down, but anyways, it does good for me. So the last thing, some people like some oil, you know, taking that ketogenic approach. So you could, while it's hot, just take a little spoonful of coconut oil and put it in there, and it would melt and become just part of everything. So, and then the last thing I wanted to mention here, guys, is this. Off and on, I put this in. It's diatomaceous earth. So, man, that's a long story what this is. So it's like the fossils of single-celled organisms, and it's like not to be found everywhere in the world. It's kind of rare. And anyways, the idea is you eat it in small bits, and it goes through your system. And underneath the microscope, it looks like many shards of glass, and it just kind of cuts everything up, moving through any creatures that shouldn't be there in your digestive system. And I mean, it gets into some technical stuff, but essentially kills things that you don't want in your digestive system. So anyways, I'm going to put that in there, you know, certainly won't hurt you unless you breathe it, but I'm not breathing it. So, okay, so we've got all our basic smoothie and our supplements. Anything else we want to mention here? You know what? I'm going to go for it. There's one more thing I'm going to do. I know that my mason jar, I just know I got to get more water in here. So I try to go the night before and put some water in my Centevia filter. And give it a little, give it a little prayer. I know it's pretty trippy, but, read the Dr. Emoto stuff, E-M-O-T-O. We have the power to influence water. So anyways, that's the good vibration, positive vibration water. And I'm just going to put a little more so I get what I want. And, okay, I'm going to blend this. Leave the camera rolling. Pour it in my mason jar. Maybe I'll eat it now because I am starving. And that's what it looks like, friends. Right there. Geez, that's good. I can really taste the cinnamon and the maple syrup. And then I gotta chew those bits of kale. So yeah, that's gonna get me by for a little while. So I hope you enjoyed my crazy little video here. And if you have any questions, you are welcome to post something below. And I hope you have a great day, guys. I'm gonna go for a hike in the wilderness, maybe make another video, and a whole bunch of other good stuff today. Okay. Peace and love, guys. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.